Now, when we come back and we do our rectangular profile, here's what I want to think about. Our X start and our start profile. So again, I'm going to come over basically 25 millimeters, an inch over, and then that'll start the line in terms of where it's going to work. I will also have, if you will, 27 mils right up to that edge. And we will do that all the way around. So we'll have a X end profile at 147. That'll be the other side of it. And then obviously we can finish out at 150. This just gives us a little bit of extra clearance for that 4 millimeter bit. A radius, we'll go ahead and we'll knock those off at 4 mils. And then our Y start at 88. Again, we'll come down to the 84. And then obviously our end profile will be at 4 millimeters, and then we'll also have it so that we just kind of zero out, if you will, right there. When we look at our Z start, because we've already done a face of -1, our Z start is going to be a -1. We'll do another 1 millimeter depth of cut, but because we're doing the actual ends to it, I'm going to take that all the way down 12 millimeters. That'll give us, if you will, a decent start of a thickness, and then we can come back and face off the backside, and we'll have a slightly thinner plate, something similar to this. As we look at that, put that off to the side, and that'll give you an idea about what we're looking for in terms of our overall thickness. So let's go ahead and get that set up in PathPilot. All right, so I've already put the title in, tool holder. This is our rectangular profile. So this is where we're going to work on cutting our outside. This is where we're going to work on cutting our outside perimeter, if you will. So that profile, we're going to start at our X. I've got it at 27. I'm going to go ahead and modify that back to 25. So I'm going to do 25, hit enter. And my profile is going to take us all the way into a 147. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that there. I'm going to have a radius of 4. That's what I have written down. I'm going to do a Y start at 88 millimeters. However, I want the actual edge of it to be at 84. So that'll be the inner part of that, if you will. Then I need to go down again, my Y profile end. I'll have that at 4 millimeters as well. And then I'm going to have the very edge of, okay, so the edge of the block will be at 4 millimeters up, but then the actual edge that we need to finish up on will be at 0 end there. Then we're going to have a 1 millimeter step over. We're going to have a 1 millimeter depth of cut. The interesting thing is because we faced it, we are at -1 millimeters. So that's where we're going to start. And we're going to go down -12 millimeters. We're going to keep the same thing in terms of our G54 because it's still working off that same XY coordinate, 0, 0, right about there. We'll have tool 3, so we don't have to change anything. We're still going to go 15,000 RPM. Again, we'll keep our safe feed rate at 500. We probably won't go as fast because we're on the first cut going all the way around. We have full engagement, and it's not until the second pass that we're at 25%. So we're going to keep that safe and conservative. And again, we'll still go our 150 and 300 mil clearance, and we'll go ahead and post this. It's going to ask where, and I actually have a folder that I remembered is our tool holder. So I'm going to come down in here, click on that. I'm just going to go ahead and open it just to make sure that it puts it in here, and I'm going to click on save. It's now going to load up and list, and this will be our profile cut. So let's go over to the machine and let's go ahead and cut this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and load up the rectangular profile. That way we can cut the outside edge, see what the shape's going to look like. This one will probably take a little bit of time. The facing took approximately 19 minutes in order to accomplish. Again, we could have run it faster. However, it seemed to be doing just fine. 20 minutes, not a big deal. Class time, maybe we want that a little bit faster. Maybe we want to try and hone it into about 15. So let's go ahead and do our profile around the outside edge so we can get the shape of our tool holder.